And to all my haters, you ain't see nothing yet. This is just the pre-cum.
Naturally, I'ma eat your ass right up on the beat. Yeah.
Who is the gay Australian pop star who toured with Charlie XCX? Oh no. Gay Australian pop star.
Benson Boone?
Don't piss me off. The epitome of what a twink is.
James Charles.
It's Troye Sivan.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
No.
Hi, I'm Ananiah. This is Gaydar. What does heteroflexible mean?
Straight, but like $20 is $20. You know what I mean?
If you are doing anything gay for $20 in 2025,
You just wanted
something
to.
wrong.
You just
Right.
wanted to.
Can you describe a twink?
Safely? No. But
Can you
like,
name a twink?
Ariana Grande's boyfriend.
Can I see you in my office? Gag it. How many gay friends do you have?
Man, so many, man.
Man.
Everybody is man, dude, shawty, homegirl.
And I couldn't have gotten shoddy or
Will,
homegirl.
Will,
Got it.
real.
Can you name a TV show or movie with a trans character?
Powerpuff Girls.
Oh,
Obviously,
sure.
You know, that's
Who's the
like
trans character?
her, right?
Him.
Him.
I live. Proud of you. What do straight men and lesbians have in common besides attraction to women?
A lot of the same tattoos.
Yes.
Interchangeable jorts, I would say.
Okay.
I'm gonna say basketball.
Absolutely. Who is the queen of drag?
RuPaul.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the most confident you've answered yet. If I had to guess if you were gay, straight, or a homophobe, I think you're straight. However, I think you might have kissed a guy before, and I'm upset that I didn't get to see it.
Do you have $20?
I like how you think. And I do. Cut the camera.
Nigga, what the fuck? I don't even know what I'm saying. You got me fucked up. I cannot believe what I'm hearing.
Slimy. They saying, do you want to be rich? I do. So they say stop bouncing out. Nigga, I don't know.
I don't know, nigga. Oop, I fucked up. I'm so sorry. Ooh, I was getting mad. I was getting out of pocket.
What were you doing at the age of 21? At the age of 21, Fred Hampton was assassinated by the Chicago Police Department. At the age of 21, Fred Hampton was the deputy chairman of the National Black Panther Party and led its Illinois chapter. At the age of 21, Fred Hampton led the Rainbow Coalition, a socialist, anti-classist, anti-racist movement that sought to bridge the gap between working class people. At the age of 21, Fred Hampton helped orchestrate the Black Panthers' free breakfast program that fed thousands of children across the nation. At the age of 21, on December 4th, 1969, around 4:30 a.m., plainclothes officers from the Chicago Police Department with shotguns and machine guns kicked down a Chicago apartment door where Black Panther Party members were sleeping. They claimed they were executing a search warrant and that a shootout erupted between the Black Panthers and the police, but evidence suggests the contrary. Over 100 rounds were fired, and only one of them was fired in defense from a Black Panther Party member, Mark Clark, killed that night along with Fred Hampton. Hampton was killed in his sleep because evidence suggests he was drugged. He was gunned down, execution style, next to his 8-month pregnant girlfriend, Barbara Johnson. Hampton was at the forefront of the COINTELPRO, or counterintelligence program, led by the FBI's director, J. Edgar Hoover. He viewed Fred Hampton as a messiah who needed to be neutralized. According to eyewitnesses, after Fred Hampton was killed, a police officer said, "He's good and dead now." All at the age of 21.
Y'all, I just told my nephew I was GNC, as in gender non-conforming. He gonna look me dead in my face and go, "Oh, I thought you was finna say gay nigga cunt." Gay nigga cunt? Bitch, get the
Sense. Just cause I love you and you love me, it doesn't mean that we're meant to be. I can climb mountains, swim across the seas, but the most frightening thing is you and me. I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of, hey, I'm not scared to perform at a sold-out affair, but I'm scared of, am I the only one who thinks it's an impossible task? Why it don't last? Is that too much to ask? Why do we love love? when love sees the haters. Most circumstances, I know my fate, but in this love thing, I don't get the game. Why does it feel like those who give in, they only wind up losing?
I feel like being a celebrity that people don't fuck with, period, has to be so crazy. Like, if you meet them in real life, or they just don't check for you, like, at all. It was on Twitter. They was like, tell me a story you ran into a celebrity and they were rude or something like that. And this lady had got on there. She was like, oh, yeah, I was on the plane, and Neo sat next to me. I looked at him. He looked at me. He looked at me. And he was like, don't scream. And she was like, why would I? Man, when I tell you I would have been on the no-flight list, man, I would hit, boy, I would have swung and hit her ass with my bag, because why would you say that? Don't get me wrong, I'll check for Neil, but when I tell you, they had to be so humbling. That, like, whoa, ooh. Damn, I would have threw a smoke bomb and disappeared. Like, I couldn't imagine telling somebody, girl, don't scream. Yeah, I know, yeah, it's me. And I'm like, girl, why would I? I ain't shit.
We're all just pawns in a bigger game. Checkmate. Nigga, what? You already fucking lost.
See, there was never any genocide. The natives and the pilgrims sat at a table. The table was 2 miles long so we could see everybody. The natives reached the person across from them. They said, mi casa es su casa. We could have all of it.
Wait, that's Spanish.
And that's detention. That's detention. Slavery, the victims of which were called slaves, which starts with an S. Slaves has 6 letters. What's 6 divided by 2? What's third letter in the alphabet? It's not a coincidence. As in chains. The same chains they claim shackle the slaves. But see, Rihanna said whips and chains excite her. Thank you, Ree. Negro. We're told it's a bad word, but you know who else has 5 letters in their name? Jesus. Think about that. The next time you have something negative to say about this. Black kid in the back, I'm looking at you. This is the 3rd F that you've gotten in my class. F is the 6th letter in the alphabet. 666. Everyone reach under your desk, pull out your Bibles. Pull out your Bibles. We're doing the Pledge of Allegiance. Stand up.
Well, my mom said I didn't have to.
My son lost 2 testicles and 3 toes in Afghanistan. Stand up.
Drop the beat.
How would your mom pronounce your name?
Gianmarco.
Because I'm from Iowa. You don't want to hear how I say it. Gianmarco. Hi, I'm Ananiah. This is Gaydar. What is HRT? So we know it's an acronym. I'll give you a hint. It's trans-related.
Testosterone, estrogen, that's where my mind goes.
Okay.
First.
Yeah, and what are they?
Hormones.
Yes.
Hormonal therapy is the T.
Yes.
Replacement?
Yes, good job.
Hormonal replacement therapy.
See, all you had to do was talk it out like it's Sesame Street.
H is for hormonal.
How many trans friends do you have?
So many that I don't even have a number in my I'd have to think
I love
and
that
write
you're
it out.
media trained. Good job.
Yeah.
Would you pick them up from the airport? Okay.
I can't drive.
Transphobia comes in many shapes, sizes. Name 3 things a lesbian would have on her carabiner.
Bottle opener, saran wrap, maybe just keys, because women drive.
Do you want to walk me through saran wrap?
In case you're going on a picnic and you need to get it to go. Or just for safe protection, you know.
Can I see you in my office? Are you using saran wraps as dental dam?
No, but I've heard about it. I'm not going down altogether.
Okay. How can you tell the gay and straight theater kids apart?
It's hard to tell.
It is.
Especially like in high school. There's some surprises.
Absolutely.
I think there's probably clues. Like I had a friend who said he saw me put a wooden spoon in a dishwasher and he said, you're straight.
Okay. If I had to guess if you were gay, straight, or a homophobe, are you familiar with the term metrosexual?
I am. I go, where did they all go? When I was in high school, I said, oh, finally a term for what I am. And then I get older and they're gone.
I am. And there's a way without you. I am.
As a gay man, if I come home and I see my man with his face beat and he just dolled the fuck up, and he just got a whole bunch of feminine mess going on, I'm ripping that shit the fuck off, and I'm fucking him. I ain't even gotta have a big butt. Cause out of the way that butt gonna get fucked.
Who is gay men you wouldn't trust to watch your laptop at a cafe?
Probably someone with a tech job.
Which is ironic, I'm with you.
I just don't trust them in general.
I love gross generalizations on gaydar. Mind
Yeah.
you, it's called gaydar. But yeah, I love it. Hi, I'm Anania, this is gaydar. What is Gay Guy Friday, and what are 3 things you should bring?
End of the week celebration, very TGIF for gay people. What should you bring? Shorts so everyone can see your thighs. Cash for the bar. Bring a portable battery.
That's actually a pretty good Gay Guy Friday starter pack. What are some lesbian stereotypes that should be more well known?
They'll tell it to you as it is.
I've never met a lesbian who prefers to lie. I heard it.
Yeah.
I've never met a lesbian. Can you name every Ariana Grande album in order?
No.
Oh, you can't?
Can I go backwards?
Sure.
What's the one that just came out?
Girl. What did Pitchfork rate Addison's debut album as?
8.
It was an 8.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Oh my
She
God.
ate.
And they just gave Taylor a 5.9.
Can I see you in my office?
Yeah.
I literally told them all, and it feels so good to finally say that.
They're hearing what we're hearing now.
One more time. It's like, I tried to ring the bell. It sounds like she doesn't like black people.
No.
Who is the lesbian musician in the band Le Tigre? Le Tigre. Le Tigre.
The Tiger.
The Tiger.
JD Samson.
Yeah. Wow, that was the most confident you were the entire... if I had to guess if you were gay, straight, or a homophobe...
Do you want a hint?
Do I need the hint?
I gave you so much to work with.
What's your Kinsey score?
It was 6 before this.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I'm down to 3.
Welcome.
I feel like I just lost my gay card.
Oh, baby, love me, love me, love me, love me, love me.
I'm sure by now you guys have seen my husband's post. If it were to be like a hashtag, would it be like Jonesing with the Joneses? Obviously keeping up with the Joneses. Gyrating with the No. My last name? Jones. Yeah. Girl off Bridesmaids, she was like, oh, this is my husband. Oh, you don't have a husband. Oh, sorry. Bling, 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 bitches is mad. Is the appointment for me? No. It's for my husband. What's my husband's name? Obio Jones. Yeah, Obiojones. Yes.
Talking about I'm gay. Well, come bend that ass over there. Let me show you.
No,
Don't feed it to the nigga.
Louisiana has one of the most racist voting legacies in the country. It was once a pillar of Jim Crow, a place where black people were denied voting rights at every turn. But now, a third of Louisiana's population is black, so the congressional map should reflect that, right? That's what the state legislature tried to do in January of 2024, making 2 of the 6 congressional districts, or a third, majority black. This was done to comply with the Voting Rights Act of 1965 and to ensure that black Louisianans were heard at the ballot box. The Voting Rights Act says that congressional maps cannot dilute the voting power of communities of color. Detractors of this new mapping says that it violates the 14th Amendment, claiming it's racial gerrymandering. And the case Louisiana versus Calais went to the Supreme Court in March of 2025 and was re-argued on October 15, 2025. And at the time of this video, the SCOTUS has yet to make a decision. No matter the decision in this case, the fight isn't over. There's a voting rights tug of war happening in other states like Alabama, Mississippi, and my home state of North Carolina, where maps are being redrawn and marginalized voices are being silenced. I'm teaming up with the ACLU to educate folks on this pivotal case and to encourage you to tell Congress to pass the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act, which will restore the Voting Rights Act to its full power and expand its protections. For our democracy to work for all of us, it must include all of us.
Beyonce
wins. It doesn't matter who's in the other category. It's just stop. That's it. Beyonce, she's bad, badder, baddest, the super baddest, baddest woman, baddest queen. It's just a bad universe, the B universe. We're not gonna put her up with nobody. Done.
She said, take your time, what's the rush?
Yes, it is usually obvious when that piece of media you love so much didn't have any black writers in its writer's room despite having black characters within the story.
They gonna try to say I'm woke. Why the white cake gotta be angel food and the brown cake gotta be devil's food? Wake up.
Black, bisexual, angry, sad, strong, sensitive, scared, fierce, talented.
I twink, therefore I am. You guys are too worried about quarter zips and not worried about the fact that your homeboy gave the entire crew neck. I'm about to Earl on my sweatshirt.
I know about this one, cuz he said, you don't know how little you matter until you're all alone in the middle of Arkansas with a little rock left in that glass dick. Used to date a blonde. You used to hit it raw. She wasn't, you are madly involved, Pits and stones and glass holes. You're smoking stones in abandoned home. You hit in stones and broke your home. Crack rock, yeah. Crack rock. Yes, sir. Sniper. Wifey.
Porn star, bitch, I need a porn star, bitch. Porn star, Miss Porn Star. She
Never done anything like this before.
Okay, calm down. Look, I'm not a cop. I'm not a cop.
That ass is fat. What are your thoughts on Mossad and Palantir?
The high school I went to had the, you know what the IB program is? Ibuprofen? Ibuprogram.
Ibuprofen. Ibuprofen in this
Ibuprofen?
bitch. Ibuprofen
Yeah.
out the wazoo.
And
Anyway,
the
IB.
And as a final act of love, I'm gonna cut you off and act like you never existed. So when you see me, I won't see you.
So you mean to tell me when they bothered my sweet, innocent, fine shit Luigi Mangione in that McDonald's that morning, they didn't read my man his Miranda rights? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, release them. Wrap this in JLo's career up immediately, because what do you mean Miranda didn't clock in? They did not invite not one Miranda to the function. Not Cosgrove, not Lambert, not Hart, not Kerr. Lin-Manuel was not in the room where it happened. And then on top of that, they searched him without a search warrant. And they knew they was dead the fuck wrong for doing that, because why the one officer talking about I'm just making sure there's not a bomb in here. So you think there's a bomb in his book bag, but you didn't think to clear the restaurant? Everybody just in there eating their McGriddles about to be blown to smithereens? Right. Then an officer's talking about we probably need a search warrant for this. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Then they didn't get one until more than 7 hours later to search and seize shit that they already searched and seized. Free my man. Y'all fucked up. Evidence is inadmissible. Let my baby come home. Hope this helps. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
When they pull this out, and I got that joint, can I make it up to you?
If you could ask JoJo Siwa any question, what would you say?
Who does the wrap work for her car? I want my car to have my face on it too.
I feel like I would go in the, do you mean the boyfriend, or is that just is there an album coming? Hi, I'm Ananaya, this is Gaydar. What does it mean to be queer adjacent, and can you name a fictional character who is?
It's sort of similar to Fluid, but it's
Yes.
they're leaning more not Stanley Tucci in every movie.
Can I see you in my office
gay,
one more time?
He's gay in
Yep.
Devil Wears Prada.
Yes.
Stanley Tucci, the person, is queer adjacent. Stanley
Yes.
Tucci's character is gay.
Boom. Who's the gayest character from The Office? And you can't say Oscar.
Ryan? I'm getting nods.
We're getting nods. What are some ways lesbians flirt?
What's up? I like your
pickup
shirt.
lines.
One time I said to someone, I went up to them and I was like, you don't have to keep your hands to yourself. And then he went like this. And And here's the problem. I like flirt when I'm drunk, and everyone is very respectful of like, well, she's drunk, I don't wanna. Okay, come on. I'm saying it. I'm coherent enough to be like, you don't have to keep your hands to yourself. Do you know what
this?
We can?
Work. Anything else?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
well,
whoa.
I just assumed. If I had to guess if you were gay, straight, or a homophobe, I would think you're gay. Anyway?
I'm queer adjacent. I don't know.
Are you really?
No, everyone thinks I'm gay, and I don't think I can't.
No, it's okay. Hey, you don't need to come out. You don't need to come out. I'm just saying I think you're gay because you're cool.
I know, I'm just really confident and I intimidate men.
And I kind of like that.
Sutil esplendor, luz na madrugada.
Why wife so quiet? Cave too moist? Wife barely touch half-eaten rat. Me went to town witch doctor at sunrise. Is wife sick? Wife can always talk to husband. Who else has husband been with? Me no lay with other females since me meet you 30 moons ago. Okay, but what about cavemen? What wife say to me? Me see the way you look at Neanderthal when you think me not paying attention. When you all return from hunting or private rituals, me see it all. Me hate walking into fuck-ass caves sometime. If not you telling husband how to wear loincloth or telling husband how to brush tooth. Are you gay? How wife ask husband question like that? How do you marry a cave woman and then turn around and let a caveman bend you over? I strongest caveman in village. No one bend me over. Oh, so husband does bending. I am caveman with cave needs. Well, don't let ex-wife intrude. Ex-husband move into sister cave and take diagnosis of prehistoric bubonic plague with you.